Hello, greetings everyone on this lovely evening. We are here today to bring you the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Weekly Randomizer Race. I'll be your commentator for today, Lucarius, and with me I have the lovely Sean. How are you doing today, Sean?
Okay.
Alright. Let's hope to spice that up a little bit with some Randomizer, shall we? We are just waiting for everyone to be ready for now. Most people. Tonight we have for you an even weekly with main energy controller stuff. This is I think
Yeah, this tool is really loud.
yeah, I think in terms of volume we're going to be fixed soon at the end. I think when our restream volunteer comes home. Yeah, it does sound a little bit loud, but that's alright. Today we have for you Bellator and Cestrion running the race, two amazing racers. So it sure is going to be a spicy restream. Today on SpeedGaming, just the main channel actually. Very hyped indeed.
I don't really call it the main channel, I just call it SpeedGaming 1. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, true. Even though there's no one in there. Decided for main PVs in GFMC missile crates, so here's the thing. We are starting, if I am correct, that is, today we're starting in the main energy controller. This is to prevent main power bombs from being in the GFMC crate all the time. For some reason, there's something going on with logic now, where main PVs are weighted 100% in GFMC if you start at landing site. It's still 50-50? I did not know that, but yeah, well, we'll take the 50-50 over the 100% guarantee.
Unfortunately, with this start, if I remember correctly, with this start we get Violet very early.
Yeah, I think so too, because you need to get out the sanctuary.
The temple?
The temple sanctuary, yes, and to do that you would need one of the three translators. I'm pretty sure that the other two, Emerald and Amber, would probably not give you any checks after that, so it would have to pretty much be Violet, yeah.
Yeah, Violet is either Urunos or Splinter.
Yeah.
So let's see if everyone's ready yet.
Just one person that's not ready yet, so we'll probably be going soon.
Yeah, we're just waiting for one person.
Alright, everything seems to be set on that end. So yeah, for me it's actually been a bit since I've seen some echoes. Haven't been on much for about a week or two now, so if I make any mistakes in where I think items should be, please correct me, Sean.
I see it pretty much every week, so...
Very nice.
So to answer a question in chat, I don't think Seekers can be counted as logical missiles, no. I think you need to collect the launcher itself. So no, Seekers don't really count.
not sure, actually. I think there used to be a time when Seekers could be your logical launcher, but I think that got fixed at some point.
Yeah, okay, so if you play with required main launcher, apparently the Seekers also are locked, so yeah, Seekers don't count.
Alright, it seems everyone is readied up, so we should be getting into game very soon.
So even settings, of course, are just vanilla lifts, vanilla translators, and main energy controller start. Which honestly, even if we fix the logic issue with even if we fix the logic issues with power bombs in GFMC, honestly, I would rather start in Great Temple. It's
That's interesting.
it can be less linear if you start there, because if you start at landing site, it's pretty likely that you'll just end up on the vanilla path.
Interesting. I think for the CGC race that's coming up as well, we had a vote as to whether people wanted to start in Great Temple or landing site, and Great Temple actually won by, I think it was a small percent over landing site. So it does seem that people prefer energy controller. Though personally, I am of the landing site start.
Anyway, so we're starting. We have some beautiful custom UI colors.
Ooh.
A dark blue and a Fallout green.
Indeed.
Space jump boots can be found up to 3 rooms away from, and I didn't read the rest.
Mining plaza, so that would probably be in the room that's
somewhere
right
in
next
early
to it.
Aegon anyway.
Yeah, indeed. We did start Violet, so we don't have any extra weaponry to fight Splinter, so we're gonna get a nice and slow Alpha Splinter fight here.
Yeah, as always. But that's the one thing I would change about the even settings. The Splinter fight is a bit slow all the time. It's really slow fight.
Yeah, that is true. And also, you don't get that epic music. I guess you get the victory music instead. Sandcache, portal access, yeah. Transport center is also possible. A lot of possibilities. Early Aegon, for sure.
If we get bombs before that, then it's very likely.
Yeah.
Or boost. I think boost can break that block.
Which one?
I'm not sure. Can boost break the crossway block? The one above the cannon. Now shoots you up to the item.
Nice HP going on. I'm not
just
sure.
a missile expansion. Just a missile expansion here, so we're just gonna have to go with the claw. No hints yet.
Maybe a
screw attack.
Wow.
A very early screw attack.
It's nice to see once our runners get those bombs or that spaceship that should be available to them.
Yeah.
Actually, I think on these settings, Space Jump probably doesn't put that in logic. I think it's just bombs.
It's slug jump, right?
Yeah, it is a slope jump. Yeah. We have what looks to be Dark Beam, I think, here in Taz. Light Beam right next to it. Wow.
Okay, not logical light beam.
Indeed, we do not have that launcher
So this is
yet.
early light right here. And Bellator is trying, I think, an extended dash from here.
Indeed.
I think you can do one from the top of the crate, the big one in the center.
So that's the leave it instead for now.
Yeah. Probably to see if they can get early bombs. Because usually bombs aren't that out of the way.
Yeah.
Except when they're in ATS.
Indeed. Curse Legacy Key. Interesting. And also, in Industrial Site, we just saw Bellator scan that gate, and because that triggers a cutscene, he gets teleported right in front of the gate. So you can just skip all the stuff in that room. There's those morph ball bombs, so let's see if he actually decides to go back to...
Yeah, oh, very likely.
It also seems that Cestrion has succeeded in doing Task Jump and is now in possession of that Dark Beam.
Right. So, Bellator could go and get the Dark Beam. I don't know why they're not doing that yet, but hopefully they don't forget.
It's definitely an interesting routing decision because you have bombs, you know the location of space jump, so
yeah, we know, like we know where Screw Attack is, we know where Dark Beam is.
Also,
they're both reachable with bombs. It's I would probably go back for them, just to be sure.
Yeah, then again, Screw Attack doesn't open up all that much in early Aegon, although it is nice for the movement, of course.
No, it doesn't, but yeah, it's Great Temple isn't a very convenient location to go back to and get items in.
E-Tank up in Mining Station A.
We could get it by cycling to the next layer in this room with just space jump, otherwise we'll need the BSJ.
Yeah. So let's see if space jump is actually in here. Navy blue is not a restream friendly HUD, says someone in chat.
Well, anything dark really is not very good for restreams.
I see.
Cause like it's just poorer quality video. It's like watching a horror movie through a VHS tape. It's just really low res and the darkness doesn't help.
I see. Yeah, and the numbers are also very much less readable.
Yeah.
Bellator doing a nice slope jump to get to the breakable in this room.
But yeah, space jump was where you thought it would be. That item is usually progression because it doesn't really require anything.
Yeah. I think I've seen some data from CGC.
Yep. Cestrion is going for the E-Tank.
Ooh, nice. Let's get it first try. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty easy jump. The challenge is just knowing that you can do it.
Yeah, indeed.
Because I didn't know until I saw it on a restream. Now I do it all the time.
Crossroads, something we couldn't quite see. Had the text from coming into Aether on top of it. Chat, what do you guys make of that? Yeah, back to your point of Portal Axis A, I think I've seen some data from the CGC batch generation seeds, and I think that is actually progression 80% of the time, which is pretty huge.
Okay, so Bellator. Okay, Bellator's gonna check the broom closet before doing jumping here.
Yeah, this is very nice routing, because after doing Jump Guardian, you have to jump down, so doing this first actually saves you a little bit of time.
Yeah, only problem is if you get the item in the broom closet, then the temple arena reloads for some reason.
Yeah. Which is probably the reason why he didn't pick up that light beam ammo that was in there.
Yeah. Especially with 1E tank, it's easy to actually die in that room, just waiting for the door to open.
Yeah. Alright, Bellator doing a mix of light beam shots and missile shots here to shoot our friendly neighborhood Jump Guardian, who is there but not really there. Now he's there, and now he's not there anymore.
STK what's that run called?
That is in cache 4, if I'm correct. So that is going to put Setron at a little bit of an advantage here, because Bellator is going to have to come back for that key once he has the Dark Beam. Ooh, it's Seeker missiles. Oh wait, no, never mind. Just missile launcher.
Main launcher, so Spider there makes a lot of sense now. So now that we logically have missiles, pain. So this is the moment we are actually meant to go back and get light beam.
Yeah, man. Bellator electing to get his health low enough to have an 80% chance of getting a 100 drop there. Bit risky, but probably his best chance there.
Finally, a gold one.
The amount of times I've gotten the 20% there and just got nothing and died. Fun times. Alright, so Bellator gonna find out what's in Transport Center here. It is light ammo.
Yeah, exactly. And meanwhile, in Game Boy Advance Video Land, yeah, pretty much. That's the resolution we're dealing with. It's actually even worse for us than it is on Twitch, because on Discord, I think we have the restream at 480p. Which means the streams themselves, like the feeds of the players, are like a fourth of that, more or less. So approximately 144p.
Bellator electing to do the slope jump here to get Screw Tank. Does get it.
Oh yeah, it's a lot faster.
Let's see where he goes from here. I would wager he goes for GFMC now, since the item is on the ship.
Well, Bellator's is definitely going to get the Dark Beam, and after that, yeah, they might go for GFMC.
Estrian takes a save and also decides to warp to starts.
Right, Bellator's immediately abusing the screw attack.
I don't know what's up with screw attack and always showing up early lately.
Yeah, it shows up early a lot. Sunbursting communications.
Our favorite.
Let's see the hint. Reliquary. Beam related.
Who's ready for supers in Reliquary?
We know it's not Sunburst. Testrion also gets his screw attack. So, neither player has so far gone to the hive, to the splinter hive near the landing site. We'll see if they go. So there was nothing on the ship and nothing in GFMC.
Although I think Bellator is very happy to see an E-tank over there. Alright, now he's going to be checking the item under the save station out of logic here, and I would assume then go for the hive checks, as you just said.
Wait, is it out of logic?
Yeah, because we don't have either Seekers and Dark Visor to get out, or Emerald Translator to get in here. Doesn't grab it, was probably just a missile.
Yeah, it was a missile. It was very orange. Like, just look at it. If it's very orange, then it's probably a missile. If they go for it, then it might be screw attack. But generally, orange glowy pickups are missiles.
Yeah. Ooh, Sestron electing to go for phase on grounds here. Interesting.
With one E-tank?
2 E-tanks, I think. Because he picked up an extra one in Mining Station A.
Okay. Right. It's a bit risky. It's a bit very risky. Screw attack helps, definitely, but
2 E-tanks is fine. You can even do it on one. Although you'd be left with like 20 health then.
So yeah, Cestrion could peek the item, but we couldn't. As I said, we're watching this at 144p more or less.
We saw a single dark pixel, and that was about it.
I didn't even see anything. I just saw purple and black, which is just the color palette of the Dark World.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Bellator's back now, go on. Probably heading to labs.
Oh. What was that?
It looked like a missile. But, like I said, everything looks like a missile.
Sure does.
It's like a chicken. It's the chicken of things you see on a 144p feed of Prime 2.
It's Schrodinger's mining plaza item. It's a missile until it isn't.
That's just every item in the game.
True.
Randomizer setting where item world modders are all missiles. That's actually possible right now. Though I don't think you can fine-tune it to be a missile. You can have it be an ETM model or a random model. But yeah, it would be fun to fine-tune it to make a missile, just for fun.
Yeah. Belter doing Bomb Guardian here, going for the 2-cycle by doing 1 pellet of missile and then a fully charged shot. Let's get it. Nicely done.
Right, so no one went into the hive because they hadn't done Bomb Guardian yet, and they didn't
Right.
want to go there twice. We'll see if that was a good choice.
I think that's smart. I would be that guy who goes there, drops down into the hive room, and then realizes, right, I didn't do Bomb Guardian. Just a missile, gonna pick it up. Unfortunately, the runners don't have amber at this point, so they are missing out on all of these hints.
Yeah. We've seen a couple, both for items we already collected.
Belts are pausing right now. Reason is not known yet. He didn't say anything in the race time room, at least.
I was probably just thinking, checking notes, stuff like that.
I don't think Belter usually pauses, so there has to be something going on.
Must have gone on a phone call or something. Anyway, so what's Cestrion gonna do here? So just do Bomb Guardian, get into the energy controller. After that,
I'm gonna swap the audio over to Sistrum for now.
yeah, sure. To answer a question in chat, the footage skipping around is actually a Twitch thing. Like when you're, I'm sorry, when your connection is struggling to keep up with the stream, it'll like repeat. It'll like go back like a second or two, and after that, it will then speed up slightly certain segments to catch back up, just to have more time to buffer.
Indeed. Although I don't know
So
why.
no, it's not Cestrion's footage. It's just Twitch.
Yeah, and also I don't know why, but with speed gaming, instead of like slowing down and speeding up, it seems to be like skipping back and forth a little bit.
My experience has been skipping back and then speeding up.
All the different internet connections, it seems. Beltor's going again. Nice.
So, that's probably a phone call.
Probably. Ooh. Bellator is going to do the seekerless seeker lock here with screw attack. Amber Translator over in Vent Shaft A. Kind of a late find. A little bit unfortunate to have that now instead of earlier, but still nice to have.
So Bellator's trying to screw the seeker lock here. Yeah, sure, Kirito. Turn it up a bit. Actually, no, I think it's fine like this.
Nice. Bellator got the lock off. Sky Temple in Mining Station B. Nice. Gets rewarded. So unfortunately, he can't get the hint in here or the other item.
All right, nice. So, if we don't have to come back here at all for the rest of the run, then this is going to be a big time save. But if we do, then that's going to be useless. Oh yeah, Sestrion's stream isn't cropped very well. It's I think it's a bit zoomed in, I think.
Sestrion also getting the lock off very nicely, although we are going to be able to get the hint here.
Yeah, where was Amber?
Vent Shaft A.
The keys to Hive Temple, very, very useful.
Yeah.
Moving on. Get the SCK.
That is honestly the third joke hint of this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And anyway,
also gets Amber. Hopefully Bellator doesn't go all the way back to Mining Station B.
That would be pretty sad, yeah. And yeah, no main power bombs yet, so we're not going to be seeing Spider's treasure just yet. And also a Dark Samus fight without power bombs.
We don't have Annihilator, but we'll have to make do.
But we're trying the good old Dark Samus skip method of firing a missile.
There's a progressive suit in Storage B. Where is that?
Ooh, supers. Wow. Storage B of what region?
Aegon.
Storage B is the dark beam door that is next to Command Center.
Okay, so we get a free suit. Nice.
Yeah. And a free Aegon key. Well,
Morbus has an E-tank. Okay, so a Morbus should be dead.
So that Aegon key we just got, not going to be very handy if that mining plaza was indeed a missile. Ooh.
Hut system in Oasis. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's nothing required.
Well, we did see a hint that Emerald is 4 away from Echo Visor, and we know that can't be Dark Visor, so either that's Cobalt or Echo and Emerald are like right here.
Yeah. So
or Cobalt.
If either of those is here, then yeah, no.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's not fun. Okay, so this is my favorite method for doing this room.
Nicely executed by Bellator.
Yeah, really well executed.
Yeah, and gets the fast sand processing as well by standing on top of the bomb slots and then morphing.
And that's a dark ammo expansion, okay.
Yeah.
So, let's keep in mind that if we find either...
Ooh. So Bellator is going to be doing the out of bounds here to skip the annoying puzzle that's coming up in a few rooms over.
Oh, Vent Area B, I think?
Yeah, that's correct. This also lets him see storage C from out of bounds because he didn't pick up those supers yet. If he decides to go for it. Which I would bet he goes for. Puzzle, yeah.
Yeah, puzzle. It's more of an obstacle course.
Yeah, really.
Or rather, just an annoyance, really.
Yeah. Zestron decides to get the item in here. Wonder what it is. It's an E-tank.
Okay, so his bullets are going back in bounds. Or are they gonna... Yep. Gonna get storage C.
Gonna either jump up here, yeah.
Yep.
Get up to the ceiling, and then walk over to storage C.
Very carefully. There we go. Cestrion is experiencing slowdowns. Hopefully nobody crashes today.
And just light ammo in storage C.
Oh well. Was worth checking. Any tank is really good right now for Bellator. And here's our free suit. Ancestry on side.
Yeah. We're gonna get it, grab it soon after. I'm gonna probably venture into Dark Aegon here. Let's see if we do indeed find that Echo or Emeralds.
I'm pretty sure Miguel is the only one using a $3 AliExpress stick as their game driver. Come on. That was just very unfortunate. It's not his fault.
It works.
There are other ways to crash.
Nothing in the vanilla light beam room, unfortunately. Probably gonna check Battlegrounds now. Cestron can actually check Warrior's Walk as well, if he decides to go for it. Let's see if Bellator remembers that he grabbed Amber, and that he should still check Sand Cache as well. Well, they probably didn't open up.
One.
Yeah, they probably didn't open up the gate in Mining Station A. Yeah, so it's gonna decide not to go over there. Nope, no bunk. And the second suit in Battleground, wow.
So this one just lost, what, like 50% of its challenge?
Yeah, light beam does a good number on these. Yeah, light suit even. Easy mode. Let's see if Cestron decides to run back to feeding pits to check that as well.
When I first played this game and I killed a Morpus, I was hoping that the dark suit wouldn't make me immune to dark world damage. So that was really cool, and the light suit is only given to you at the end, so that fits, that's okay, that works.
Yeah. I was the opposite. Me being a 10-year-old afraid kid at the time was like, please let this make me immune. I don't like this world. I was very disappointed when it still did damage to me.
When I played it, I on the other hand played it for the first time when I was 22, and I am still 22.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah.
Cestron is indeed headed back to feeding pits. I want to see that last Aegon key over there, just for the memes.
Yeah, it's great. We don't have to look at Darksuit's shoulder pads. We get to
Emerald
look.
Translator.
Okay, so Echo is indeed somewhere around here. Is it in the floating cache?
It is
Or
in
in
Dark
cache 2?
Oasis.
Oh
Because the
yeah,
Dark
Dark
Oasis
Oasis.
hint was
Yeah.
the HUD system.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
most likely. Could be in cache too.
it's,
The troll is real good. Or Battlegrounds in cache, yeah.
it's probably Dark Oasis. I don't want to be so pessimistic, but
Yeah, very, very reasonable chance it's not that.
so at
But hey,
least for the rest of
sometimes.
the run, we don't have to worry about safe zones. We don't have to shoot them, so we can conserve ammo too.
Cestron's gonna go out through the front of Aegon. Probably running to the safe station if I had to bet, because it's the closest one.
Well, Dark Oasis isn't too far away. It's not like the item is locked behind a boss battle on the other side of the map or anything. And it's not like on top of that lock there's also a Dark Visor check to get it, right?
Yeah, totally not.
Yeah,
It's not like we also need power bombs still, because those haven't shown up.
absolutely not.
Yeah, not
How
even a
lucky we
border
are
yet.
that how lucky we are that Dark Oasis is just sitting there waiting for you to go get it.
Hmm. That STK on Airy is looking very spicy right now. There's
Don't.
no STK on Airy. Not yet. Not yet.
But yeah, we can check hints now.
Context, who rolled this seed exactly?
I don't know who. I don't know who rolled this.
Because if it was Captain, oh boy. This could be spicy.
We might be in go mode, says Golub. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. We have everything we need for final bosses. We have everything we need to get to them. So yeah.
This would be some spicy bosses without Annihilator and power bombs to make it a breeze.
Oh well, it's gonna take 5 minutes instead of 3.
Exactly. Those 2 minutes could be all the difference.
It's been a while since the last time I saw a seed this quick. 36 minutes in, and we're already in go mode.
Well, high potential go mode.
Yeah, potentially. We don't know if we need Echo or something, because if we need Echo,
The other suit hint. Both runners getting suit hints right at the same time.
if we
Nice.
need Echo, that's
Yeah.
not good.
And also, these are two very good runners, so I assume they know how to skip the Seeker lock, but technically we still need Seekers to be in go mode. But yeah, I don't doubt, especially seeing Cestron go there right now, that they are going to be able to skip the Seeker lock.
Alright, so Cestrion checks into right away.
Almost not a thing.
Is okay. So, quarters are half dead. Ancestrion is completely out of bounds.
Cestron went out of bounds. Oh, there we are.
So to respond to Gullop in chat, like, yeah, we only need power bombs and Dark Visor to get that Echo Visor and Dark Oasis, but we also need to to do Powerbomb Guardian, which is just time consuming overall. Like, it's not that challenging. We have everything we need to get there, but it's just not something you want to do. Nice, Espeon's trying to get back in bounds.
I think he accidentally transitioned back to the wrong room when he jumped off the door. Just gonna make sure to be in the shrine this time, so he can warp back inbound and transition.
There we go.
Nicely done.
All right. Luckily, this door isn't locked both ways.
Yeah, that's very nice. So you can just go inbounds there, shoot it, and the secret lock just disappears.
Though
Alright, chat.
I doubt Sestrion's just gonna go back.
Yeah,
I think
true.
He's gonna take notes and reset anyway.
Most likely. Alright, chat, get your
Let's
pens
see.
ready.
Torvis Plaza.
Needs boost ball.
Main gyro chamber.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yikes.
Hash A. Oh no. Accursed Lake.
Lake, Dark Visor.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Under Temple. Yeah, sure. Under Temple Access, of course. Hive gyro chamber. Yeah, sure. Why not? So, what were we saying about hoping that Echo wouldn't be required? Yeah. So it looks like we still have an hour and a half ahead of us.
Echo required, Annihilator required, Dark Visor required. Wow.
And power bombs.
And power bombs, you're right.
So there's 4 more items we need. Yeah, we might also need boost.
Oh yeah, and boost for what was it? Torres Plaza. And Hive Gyro Chamber as well, actually.
Like, yeah, Torvis Plaza can be done without boost, but it's not good.
Yeah, exactly. Who do we blame for the seed, huh? Who made this? Who did this? Thank you, I love seeds like this. Nice, good job, Colin.
So Sestrion actually went back after getting the hints.
Yeah, I guess the next play for them is to go into Torvis, so it was around the corner anyway.
Yeah, we're still...
Ooh.
We are
Sestrion.
still 4 items behind.
Sestrion skipping that red temple key in Grand Chamber Windway there. Entry, at least. But, yeah. That's definitely not going to be required, right? That vanilla Dark Visors, it's not going to be a thing, right? Biggest meme for this seed? Probably vanilla Dark Visor. Vanilla Annihilator. That would also be pretty good.
So apparently Dark Visor can't be vanilla if it's required, because like right now when it comes to Chikka, the requirements include Dark Visor to get out of the arena. Like, there is no difference between the requirements for Chikka and the requirements for ascending the arena after the fight. It's just lumped into it, so
Interesting. Ah, way to get my hopes up, chat. No. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Quad is not required very often. Which is a shame, because I love that boss.
We could still get something else on Chikka, like Annihilator.
That's true.
What am I doing? Why am I hoping for these things?
Seeker launcher.
Anyway, there's Seekers.
Yeah. And you're hoping for these things because, well, we're here watching it and having fun. We're not the ones that have to suffer through it. Gods are also not picking up the red temple key. Which, to be fair, such a low chance. But we all know it's gonna be required, right, chat? Right? Looks to be a missile there, where our vanilla supers are supposed to be. Aggression in area. I did kind of curse that at the start of the run, huh? Let's see it happen.
I mean, by the time we even get to Eri, in a way that allows us to get back down, we can already complete the seed because of the requirements for Eri.
That's true, and we do know that Echo Visor is more than likely in Dark Oasis. Could still be Annihilator on Eri, I guess. And chat suggesting vanilla power bombs. Even if it is, I don't think it matters too much because with the current settings, even what we call a hamburger would also provide a power bomb. So I don't think that matters all too much.
Yeah, but on top of that, even if power bombs are there, it's just on the way because there's a key already there that we need to get. So it wouldn't really be much of an annoyance.
Yeah, that's also true.
Like, regardless, we still absolutely have to kill Powerbomb Guardian. So even if the key is on the ledge, we still need to do that for Echo.
Indeed. Gravity Boost showing up here in Torv's Temple Axis, right on the doorstep of Lower Torv, is very convenient. While the Cestrion does decide to do the other Torvus loop here first. And let's see if he decides to go Upper Dark Torvs as well.
While walking, holding L makes you move faster.
It sure does. Also, power bomb expansions are just space hamburgers. They really are.
Hopefully we get one.
Yeah, that would be nice right about now, huh? We've had so many expansions, but not one of those.
I'm just hungry. I don't care about expansions or logic or anything. I'm just hungry. I want a space cheeseburger.
Ooh.
Burger.
I mean, once during a restream, at least we gotta go back to the topic of food, right?
Yeah, especially if I'm commentating on Echo's night, because every Saturday I have leftover pizza to eat.
Ooh, right. That's a classic. Let's see how fast this run is. So, how warm your pizza will be by the end of the run.
I mean, it's been here for a day already. It's already at room temperature.
But are you gonna heat it up at least?
Yeah.
Good, good. There are some
Me too.
heathens in our midst that don't reheat their pizzas before actually eating the leftovers.
I don't reheat much.
Oh yeah, doesn't have to be much. Just a little at least.
Nah, just I mean, I don't always reheat stuff. Like, I often just don't reheat it at all.
Bellator there getting trolled a little bit by the pirates. The pirate was actually frozen in the position so that they were trying to get their shield out, but it didn't quite show yet. But if you freeze them in that position, it does actually count as them having their shield up. So they were trying to shoot the phazon canister behind them. It didn't quite work out, so they had to get close and yeah, almost didn't get to tell the tale. So he got dangerously low on health, and then got bailed out by an extra energy tank.
Anyway, as someone in chat pointed out, by the way, it's pronounced heathens.
Heathens. What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, there's an annihilator beam. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a native English speaker, so excuse my pronunciations. It is Dutch.
Nice. You speak really well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But heathens. Got it. Womp German. Alright, so we have Annihilator. Bellator did just pick up a Borger, so the pieces of the puzzle coming together here. All we need now is those two visors, really.
Borger.
Mortar.
I don't know if you've seen the video of that child with a huge hamburger in their hand, and they just show it to the camera and go okay, and then eat it.
I have not, but you need to show me that after the restream.
Sure.
Did our runners actually scan what's down here in Poison Bog? Did they get the hint for it? Cache Sky Temple Key. Because neither of them are going for it, so I guess not. Ooh. Boost in Dark Torvus Bog as a hint, and I think we've seen all of Upper Dark Torvus, most of Upper Dark Torvus now. So it's most likely to be in Lower Dark Torvus. Oh yeah, actually. Could be vanilla. Sestron doing the little out of bounds here to skip having to go back to Dark Torvus and then back to Light Torvus through the portal. It's a very worthwhile out of bounds to learn. Just saves a bunch of time. And it's applicable in pretty much almost every run. Belter grabbing another Borger, so those aren't going to be a problem.
Sestrion needs to upgrade his PC, by the way.
Or internet.
No, it's not. It's not in the internet. It's the PC. Like it's the game stuttering.
I see.
Like if you
Eh.
look at the timer, it's running fine even when the game slows down.
Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, not everyone is fortunate enough to be able to upgrade all their stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm one of those people because I had to save up money for like 3 years to be able to.
Yeah. And I'm a poor student as well, so I can relate. Alright, now I'm gonna pay a visit to Alpha Blog. No blog jams for today. None of that.
Alright, let's see Under Temple. Do we get lucky, or do we not? Either way, it doesn't matter, we have to do Power of Guardian.
Cestron getting a little bit unlucky here. He's trying to abuse the Echo's drop system, where if you're on 0 of anything, there is a great chance that you get, like 80%, I think, that you get more of that item.
That's really lucky. Boost Ball was just on the way. That's great.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
That's good. That's really good. Right, now we just have to do this Flagra clone and we're fine.
I'd never seen him that way. Huh. Yeah, you're actually quite right. It's a plant, it's for bomb slots. How did I never make that connection? Cestrion doing some pellets towards the Seeker door there because he couldn't get a 10 missile drop. It has to go around now.
Oh, by the way, speaking of missile drops, like 10 missiles, was anyone expecting the missile expansions we got when Dread came out? Like, before you played it, were you expecting missiles to give 2 missiles?
I sure wasn't.
It's annoying. Like, I don't like the numbers. I don't like those numbers where only multiples of 5 should be.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part about it, right? Because it's 2, and then for a big pack you get 10. Like, what?
It's too often I just get like two, like a number of missiles that ends in 2, ends in 4, ends in 7, ends in 9.
Yeah, we've also all experienced those Echo Seeds where you've accidentally put like 3.5 missiles per expansion, so you get some very weird numbers.
Oh yeah, that mainly happened before you could specify how many missiles each expansion gave you. Like when it was automatically determined by the rando. That wasn't really good, but now that you can, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
In my Dread seeds, I make the missiles just like in the rest of the series, just 5.
Mm-hmm.
The missile plus expansions just give 15.
Ooh.
That's what I've been doing in the primes before even playing Dread. Like I always have expansions, and then I have multiple missile launchers that can act as missile plus tanks. Like get 15
cool
missiles.
Idea. Nice.
So I've been doing that since before Dread.
Interesting. Huh. Been playing a bit of CGC with my CGC partner as well. We've been adding missile tanks to his seed because on standard CGC settings, you actually have, I think it's like 6 nothings, because they removed some of the artifacts. But you can actually fill those up to be missiles, and then you can like go over the missile cap, which is very nice that you're able to do that now.
You can just you free up the pool of whatever, and then you can fill it back up. As long as it doesn't overflow, it's fine.
Yeah. Nice boost by Bellator there. Didn't know that was possible. Just trying to rechecking Skythump key hints, making sure that he didn't leave any behind here in Torvis. Did we get a hint that Dark Visor is in Dark Torvis somewhere?
I don't know.
I do recall a boost hint, but not so much Dark Visor.
Yeah, but we found boost already, so...
Sure, I'm going back over here again. I wonder if he's going to do the vanilla way to get to Boost Guardian. Although rare, it does happen sometimes. Oh, okay.
You mean Boosty?
Excuse me?
You mean Boosty?
I don't know.
So we should call them that. We should just call them Boosty, Jumpy.
Oh yeah. Run is very close right now. Both saying hi to Crocus. Everyone's favorite mob, who will smack you if you come too close to him. Unless you have Cannonball, because, you know, Cannonball.
Wait, I'm drawing a blank. Who's Crocus?
Crocus is the little... well, Crocus-like monster. in the room before the portal. It's the room that goes. Yeah, it's the room that goes up in like a spiral, and in the Dark World, it's the safe station right before Boost Guardian. Grove Axis, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, Grove Axis, yeah. Yeah, that one. The one that only spawns once, and it's in very close quarters, so it's nearly impossible not to get hit if you fight it.
Yeah, I think actually a few of them spawn in the Watcher as well. Although I'm not sure about that one. Zestron nicely doing the trick here in Taurus Plaza. Let's get up here quickly.
Yeah, luckily we got Boost Ball, because boostless Plaza is not fun. It's the opposite of fun.
Ooh. You have to do it with, what, a BSJ into a screw attack?
No, you just have to, you have to do a slope jump, I think, into a very, extremely precise screw attack, and you have to do it, twice or 3 times in a row.
Oh,
It's like 2 or 3 extremely precise screw attacks.
Just remembering to grab the Great Bridge item here. Just light him. Why is checking Great Bridge weird, Gulp? If I may ask.
Oh, what did the Darkvisor hint say?
Yeah, we missed that one as well. In Dark Torvus. Interesting.
No, I just said Dark Torvus.
So most likely on Boost Guardian then?
Might be.
Although, did we see any of the runners check Putrid Alcove?
I mean, no, because like Gerbil just said in chat, Darkvisor can't be there because there's a morph ball system in Defiled Shrine, which we've narrowed down to being PBs. Though, to be fair, it could also be Cannonball.
No, because Cannonball isn't a progressive item, so it's never hinted at. Unless it's like a very randomly empty hint, which that's such a low chance. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, it's a hint that it's a hint for a particular location, not for a particular item. So.
Yeah, but hints do actually follow progression. Well, progressive items, I should say.
Yeah, but only color-coded hints.
True. Not the...
Yeah, the one for Defiled Shrine.
hints.
The one for Defiled Shrine is just...
that's true.
It's just an in-cache hint, so...
That could very well be a Cannonball, you are correct.
Okay. If it is classified as a Morph Ball related upgrade, then it could be a Cannonball.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Kirby fan pointing out that we did get Cobalt in Transit Tunnel South, which now confirms that our Echo Visor is indeed in Dark Oasis.
Yep. Only HUD system remaining.
Oh yeah, unless it's here in Poison Bog, although I guess our runners checked that. Other than that, it has to be Vanilla Dark Visor, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, never mind, it can't be in Poison Bog. That requires Dark Visor, wow. Unless we're forgetting a check, it is Vanilla Chikka. If so, I am absolutely calling that I cursed that.
Oh. We're an hour in. What room is the one behind the access to Chikka?
Behind the access to Chikka, that's
Cache
C.
C?
B. Yeah.
B? B? Okay. So it was checked, yeah. Are there really no other checks?
Just running through the checks in my head, I don't think so. We've seen Under Temple and all of its items around it. We've seen Grapple Guardian and Under Transit. And all other Upper Dark Taurus items, yeah.
So wait a second. Did we check Putrid Alcove?
Yeah. Yeah, Bellator peeked it just now, and it is indeed just a missile.
Okay.
Bellator also jumping into the poison water there. A few pellets, because indeed they do not have Dark Visor. Having a little bit of trouble with this. look, there it goes. Very nicely done.
Yeah, Buster just skipped Seekers. What were they?
They were in... Lord, what is that room called? Path of Roots.
Oh. Wow, that's a weird room not to check.
Yeah, I guess he just... Which is interesting as well, because that room hosts a hint, so you'd expect that to be checked like earlier already. But wow. So Chikka, huh? So how about that key that they left behind in Temple Grounds now? Yeah.
Yeah. That red key that you said they did something good by leaving out.
I didn't say it was good. I was just like, you don't know what bosses might be required. Why are they leaving it? Very convenient. Torvis key right behind Chikka. I think that is a vanilla key, actually. Or is it not? No, it can't be, because there's a Torvis key, like, right up here in Poison Bog in vanilla. Range vanilla, yeah, good enough. Key under the doormats. That's more like it.
I'd say more German vanilla.
Yeah, Bellator checking his map. He's like, oh. Yeah, wait, no, dungeon requires Dark Visor.
Can't be in dungeon.
Yeah, realizes
yeah, but it's just not happy. It's not happy. It's just upset.
Destron is praying right now that this next check of Under Transit 1 is that Dark Visor, but we know it's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, it isn't.
Also rechecking the hints, making, yeah, there it is. Oh no.
So, what were we saying about Dark Visor not being vanilla? Like, about how it was impossible for Dark Visor to be vanilla?
Yeah, I thought I'd seen it before, but
I wonder when exactly that was fixed. We know it is.
Yeah.
We know it has been fixed now.
If it was ever broken and not just a lucky spree, bless them for fixing it. Yeah, unfortunately, up to this day, there has not been evidence of a skip for getting into the Chikka fight. You have to get those keys. So now the question becomes, did we see any Torvis key hints yet? I don't think so, right? If we haven't, then I would guess the next best play, at least for Cestrion here, is to go from Lower Torvis to Sanctuary and start scanning the Cobalt hints to get, well, at least an idea of where they might be.
Key 3 on quad, let's send this. Look.
Oh, yes.
Like, with all due respect, shut up, stop talking, do not...
No, please keep going.
Do not...
I encourage this kind of logics, yes.
Is Dark Visor the only item we still haven't gotten to that we need? Because like we get Dark Visor, then we get Echo Visor, and then that's it. Because we already have everything else, right?
Yeah, exactly. So right now we're hunting
Oh.
the Chikka keys, essentially.
So yeah, it's not really worth going for cobalt hints now, because we already know where we have to go.
Did
Unfortunately,
did we see where the Chikka keys are? Like what areas?
I don't think so.
Oh. Cestron seems to have 2 keys, and there was that one key in Temple Grounds that they left behind, so I guess you could just luck into it.
Yeah, hopefully
Unless
it's
they
that
already
one.
picked that up.
No, I don't think Cestrion is. What a seed.
Eid. Aegon key there to debate us. Nice.
This seed just lulls you into false sense of security with its early progression, and then it hits you with hints.
Yeah. Oh, remember at 36 minutes in how we were naively like, oh, we might be in go mode. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Also, chat of SpeedGaming. Let's do a guessing game, yeah? How many meme keys, so hive keys, are we going to see before we get to know where our last Taurus key is?
I have no idea. Honestly, could be any number of them.
I'm gonna guess 2 meme keys. One of which is going to be that Temple Grounds key. Ha. So Cestron unfortunately not getting the one-shot with the power bomb on the Boost Guardian, so now has to suffer the consequences, which is pretty much doing this fight normally. Because if you don't one-shot it, you have to do
Boosty.
each 4 of its phases.
Well, we do have Sunburst.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. That is down.
Bye, Boosty. See you later.
Ah, valid.
Ah, no missiles. I mean, and it's a missile. Ugh. Oh no.
Cestron also doing us the honors right now of rechecking those hints, being like, oh, this is really happening. Hive Temple Keys hint, Morbus hint.
I bet he's gonna stop and hover for a bit on the. I bet he's gonna stop and hover for a bit on the.
Interesting. Did he get it though?
On the dark hint.
Because I wasn't quite watching as he was reading through those first few hints. Did he even get the hints? No, Dark Fantasy must be, right? Because he's looking for it in Dark Tortoise.
I think he was looking for a hint for Torvus keys.
Hmm.
Because yeah, of course.
So, question to you and Chad. Do you know where those 2 keys were that Cestron already has? One was behind Chikka itself. Hey, I was right. Meme key number 1. Let's go. But where was the other Torvus key that Bellator doesn't have right now?
I think it might have been somewhere in Aegon.
Yeah, most likely.
Sank entrance. go away forever. um, I'm not sure Sank entrance is possible because it requires power bombs in vanilla. Like, of course, it doesn't really, but like logically, I think it requires power bombs,
Oh yeah, right.
which makes it a no.
So power bombs
If
being
if
locked
power
by
bombs,
Darkseid.
yeah, if power bombs are locked by Dark Visor, then at least we know that Dark Visor can't be behind a power bomb lock.
Yeah, that's true. We can't just assume that our
But
power
if
bombs are locked.
Defiled Shrine is indeed a cannonball, like I said earlier,
Or a Borger.
yeah.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh, that was a terrible Torvus key.
Wow.
Oh,
I think that is probably the one that Cestron is missing.
I do not like you. No, I think the last one was I think the one Cestrion got was in Aegon somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Sanctuary Map Station, just bad. A bad location, something you don't want to see. It's like one of the 3 locations in the game that do this.
It's a shame the runners already had light suit here. I would have liked to see them go for that item with the out of bounds method. That was quite impressive to see.
Hey, don't try and direct hate toward Gullop. Like, look, Gullop didn't make this. Gullop just rolled this.
Yeah, listen, it doesn't
Don't
come from a
blame
place
them.
of hate. We're speed gaming here. We love to see this stuff. Yeah.
You're just looking for someone to blame. There's nobody to blame. Just deal with it. It's nobody's fault.
Ground Slayer and Torvus. Thanks, game. Cobalt hit behind Cobalt, yep. Ooh, double damage. That's pretty
That's
free.
good.
I think he goes for
That's
that.
really good. I would go for it.
Very nicely.
Definitely good for final bosses, and yeah, for that other one thing that we need to do, you know, the one.
Yeah. I actually wonder if Cestrion is going to find a cannonball here. Bellator's probably not going to end up in Sank. So that might be an advantage here, finding double damage and possibly a cannonball.
You know, I was thinking about like the blaming someone for rolling a seed. Like technically, if you wanted to get at the technical level of it, if you wanted to examine the technical aspects, then I guess it would be Gollop's fault because at the exact moment they hit generate. Because many random number generation algorithms use the current time on the internal clock to determine the
Oh, really?
random number.
Yeah.
So yeah, because nothing is really random with machines. So many use the clock, and so I guess if you really wanted to blame Gollop, that would be the reason why.
Ah.
It's just
So
because they
Bellator?
didn't wait a second. Yeah, thanks for confirming that, game. At least we know.
So Bellator went out of bounds here with a nice screw attack and is trying to get into Portal Room in reverse because he scanned the key here, and this is actually the last Torvus key that he's looking for. So kind of right on the doormat as well. Is going to be able to grab this, go through the dark portal, and just run straight into Chikka. Pretty good.
Like, when it comes to random number generators, I don't know if you know, like Pokemon Pokemon speedruns on the Game Boy.
Yes. I do remember for the starter, yeah.
Yeah, they use like how they use certain inputs to manipulate the RNG. That's because since the Game Boy doesn't have an internal clock, um, the developers used the player's inputs as kind of seeds for the random numbers.
Mm.
So knowing that, you can kind of reverse engineer the process and know exactly what inputs you need to get the desired results.
Indeed.
I
Also,
assume
yeah.
I assume Randomania uses an algorithm that just uses the internal clock.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, Cestrion did indeed find the Cobalt hint, which pointed at the Torvis key, and probably deducts that his last Torvis key is in fact in Torvis. Or actually, no, that's in Temple Grounds for him, huh? That's in the Lightsuit check. Interestingly, Bellator does not have Seeker Missile, so he's going to spend a little bit of extra time on this boss because where Cestrion is going to be able to shoot the adult Chikka's wings in one go, Bellator is going to have to do 4 phases to shoot each wing individually. So it's going to lose a bunch of time on that, actually. Starting out very well here in Chikka Phase 1. Scander is now using Light Beam whenever she kind of ducks out of the water like that to do as much spread damage as possible. Swap to Dark Beam and alternate with Dark Beam shots and missiles.
So, Bellator doesn't have double damage, so this is going to take a while, but they are ahead, strictly speaking.
Yeah. Very good observation in that sense that Cestrion is also going to be a little bit faster in this fight because that, and by a little bit I mean a lot.
About twice as fast.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Not exactly. Because,
well, yeah, not
again,
exactly,
the Seekers thing is
yeah,
also
not
a thing.
exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there goes Phase 1. Also, Cestrion checked Plane of Dark Warship. Interesting. Or did they just get... No, you can't get Reverse Lake without Dark Visor.
So, without Seekers, Bellator just has to shoot very precisely at these wings, one at a time, like this. So that's going to take a really long time.
Yeah. He did shoot a second missile, hoping to probably get 2. I wonder if that's possible.
Don't know. I don't know if you can use a beam combo, probably not.
That would be cool if Sonic Boom or something could just annihilate all 4 of those wings instead of
yeah,
Seekers.
That would be handy.
Yeah. There are some unique edge cases where some of the beam combos can actually be pretty good on some bosses.
Yeah,
most notably
like,
Sunburst.
Yeah, and also Sonic Boom and Dark Burst on Grapple Guardian, which allow you to kill it without ever needing to scan it.
Interesting. I also know that Sonic Boom leaves some residual damage on that boss, so if you phase it with Sonic Boom, it'll actually do a little bit more damage to it before the last phase where it loses its tail.
If you just go from beginning to end with just Sonic Boom or Dark Burst, because either one works, it doesn't ever lose its tail. You can just kill it right then and there, just
Yeah,
with a
true.
Sonic Boom, just by spamming it, and that's how you kill it without ever needing to scan it.
There we go. Bellator having to go for 3 unpowered Annihilator Beam shots there because he was getting a little bit unlucky on the drops. But he did get there. Got some ammo in return now. Very good. It's just waltzing through the poison water. Does not care because he has light suit.
This is a really slow Chikka. Sestrion's gonna take so much less time. Whoa! What's with the audio?
Our audio just switched to Bellator's end.
Oh,
So we can have the nice boss fight music.
it's pretty loud.
It is a tad louder than Sestrion's, yes. Although I think on restream it should probably be fine.
Okay, Sestrion is finally getting the last Torvus key, so now it's just a run to Chikka. Can't believe we had Chikka go mode.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I love these kinds of seeds.
I do like it when bosses are required.
And there it is, Vanilla Dark Visor.
Yeah, screw you, game.
Yeah, it's nice to see Chikka every once in a while. I just wish quad was required a little bit more often as well.
The last Chikka key is in captivity. Aether is at peace.
Nice. Alright, Belts are probably going to be making a run for that Echo Visor right now. So what are our remaining keys?
Well,
We have Gyro and Gyro.
there's the ones in Sanctuary, and I think there was one in a cache in Sky.
Cursed Lake. That's it.
Yeah, a Cursed Lake. So that's it.
Yeah,
The
so
last
it's probably
three. They were all locked by Echo and Dark.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's going to be grabbing a Cursed Lake now on his way to Aegon, where he's going to get that Echo and then scoot over to Sanctuary, finish from there. Sestrion is going to get the best cutscene in the game here. Wrenchlers. Yeah. Is there actually anyone who likes these Wrenchlers? It's from my worst nightmare as a kid.
Like, they're not bad. Like, they're okay. They look fine. They're a bit pathetic with just 2 legs.
It's true, actually.
They're a bit pathetic when you're a bit pathetic by default when you only have 2 limbs, and especially if they're legs, so you don't have arms. But yeah,
I disagree. I disagree. If you have 2 limbs, you can still be incredibly awesome.
Yeah, just watch BFDI if you're just watch BFDI if If you want an example, there's quite a few there.
Or just look at kiwis, for example. Kiwis are awesome. I mean, the bird, of course.
Do they only have 2 limbs?
I think they just have their little paws. Or legs, whatever they are. And that's it, right? They're wingless birds.
It says they're flightless, but I don't know if they don't have wings.
Well, they look like little potatoes to me, so I love the 2-legged little potatoes.
You mean they look like kiwis?
Also that, yes. Obviously.
Yeah, they do have little arms there.
Right. Now, all that needs to happen here is that Bellator just needs to not get this secretless lock for like a few more minutes until Cestron catches up with him, and then we have a really close race here. Unlikely, but hey, you never know. Seekers were in Path of Roots. So interesting that Bellator either didn't check that, or when he came through it, probably just scanned the hint and went on through because he already knew where Go Mode was at that point. So didn't bother to like look back and see what it was.
So, just as an intermission, we have 10 runners. Not a single one of them has completed the seed yet.
Wow.
We have Bellator, Baha, Interslice, Cestrion, Asda, Crash, Orp, Nai, Reed, and Aero.
Wow.
Not
Some incredible runners.
Not a single one of these people has completed the seed yet.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
It's just that kind of seed. But nobody has forfeited. Because it is that kind of seed, but it's not a seed that screws you over. It's just frustrating. But in a legit way.
Oh, wow. Also, Cestron making quick work of this Chikka with that double damage. Doing a very nice job here. And those Seekers actually to help him out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bellator is having a little bit of trouble with this Seeker skip. It is a bit finicky. The way I learned it is that you have to aim at the bottom right of the little egg that's over there. I think he's aiming a little bit too far to the right and up for that. Although, I guess it's really not that perfect. It's mostly about the timing of the screw attack.
Yeah. If only they checked Path of Roots.
Oh, yeah.
Chikka could have gone by like a third faster, and we wouldn't be having this problem.
Indeed. So Bellator has only got 10 missiles left. I do hope that he gets it very soon. That looked really good, but unfortunately was a little bit too far off the wall, I think.
Cestron's just having fun.
Just runs out of ammo, but luckily there's some chicklings here. So he is going to be able to get some ammo back. Wow. Making quick work with the rest of Adult Chikka there. Very nicely done. Nice. Bellator down to his last missile. Unfortunately, he does not quite get it, so he's going to have to go... Oh, there's actually 5 missiles right there, so he's going to grab those, probably. Oh, he was going to kill the ink for it, but unfortunately it doesn't spawn until you've picked up the item, which he hasn't. He's going to have to run back for it. Oh, I better not have Caster cursed this and have Cestron actually, like, gain, like, enough time to catch up here.
Oh, no, he is. He is. Cestrion is absolutely going to catch up.
Wait, Bellator decides not to go back for it. Interesting.
Is Bellator going to look for Seekers?
Yeah, I think he might be hoping to find
no!
it on his way towards the other keys, perhaps?
Maybe.
Yeah, he's probably hoping that they're in, like, Culling Chamber or maybe Hazing Cliff, somewhere around there, once he's going for those keys.
They're gonna be disappointed.
It's required for anything. Yeah, I think you're quite right, actually.
Accursed like.
Yeah, Cursed Lake, but that's just the Sky Temple key. Like, keys aside, the Seekers were probably not really required for anything else, right? I guess it's not logically required for Chikka, you can do it without. But other than that, probably just keys.
So this is the first location Bellator's gonna check, only to be thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah, so he's gonna go grab that Echo Visor now. So he's indeed probably hoping to luck into Seekers. I mean, he did check this at the start of the game, so he knew that this was light ammo. But hey, it's free, might as well. Sestrion decided to go from dark back to light Torvus to go through the elevator here into Aegon. So
Wait,
actually good routing there as well.
if Bellator is just now getting the Encash 4 STK, which one is Sestrion missing?
I'm pretty sure Sestrion. I think the Sky Temple key count on Bellator's end is incorrect. It's probably supposed to be 6 for him right now, because he's still missing a Cursed Lake, Hive Gyro, and regular Gyro.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think both of them have the exact
it was
same
Bellator
number of keys now.
it was Bellator who was behind.
So yeah, still anyone's race at this point. Oh, Bellator typed in chat after the Seeker lock that didn't go quite so well. F, I'm rusty. It happens, yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you just miss critical items in path of routes.
Yeah, Bellator hoping to find it here. Unfortunately, not gonna find that Seeker missile, because we do know where it is. Sestrion, interestingly, also looking at the item over there. Even though I'm pretty sure we are in go mode right now. Maybe hoping for an extra E-tank for a little bit of more safety, although I think these runners should be comfortable with 4 or 5
maybe
E-tanks.
checking for infinite ammo, cannonball, that stuff.
Oh, that's right.
It's just handy for final bosses, especially second phase cannonball.
Yeah, you're quite right. Wow, and just like that, look at how close these runners are right now. And they have the exact same items now, like 20 seconds apart.
Unfortunately, Bellator is one crucial item behind, and they don't know where it is.
Oh, that's true. Perhaps the muscle memory will come back to him once he gets to that Seeker lock again. One-shots it right then and there. One item less, one massive lead. Yeah. Oh, Sestrion hadn't done Dark Samus 1 yet, so he's going to lose a little bit of time here having to reload the room so he can actually use the Spider Ball track here. This is not active yet. Unfortunately.
Well, you need to get into here, and the room reloads.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, this room
Oh, hey,
isn't that
look.
big. Yeah. This room isn't that big, but it takes a little bit to load.
It's just because it forces a reload of the room.
Yeah, that's true. Both of them heading for Sank now. Those are gonna route Hive Gyro Chamber first. Because after Hive Gyro Chamber, you can just use the portal that is in a few rooms back to get to Gyro Chamber faster.
We did not get a quad hint. We got a almost 2 hint.
Yeah, I don't think we saw a quad hint either. Screw attacking through the Christmas birds is going to pick up some Christmas presents before heading into the Hive Gyro Chamber. Yeah, unfortunately, quad is irrelevant in a lot of seats.
Yeah, quad is irrelevant, but I'm wondering if Bellator might think that a quad has missiles. I mean, seekers. That would be
Oh,
a
that's...
terrible waste of time.
Yeah, that was interesting the way Bellator boosted up there.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get caught up on spider tracks.
I don't think I've seen that one before. But yeah, there's no way he goes for quad here, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to see it, not going to be happening. Cistern here has to actually use the Dark Visor. Is going to use this little trick here to open the portal from this side to prevent having to shoot all those birds out of the way. Even though, they have an Annihilator Beam, so...
And screw attack, most importantly, so you can just crew through them.
Also true. Although, doesn't quite kill all of them, usually.
Is Bellator going for Hive entrance? I hope not. I think they're just going, yeah, back to the portal.
Right, Bellator does not have Seekers, so he can't open the portal over there. The door that's in front of it. So
Yeah,
another little
exactly.
advantage for Cestrion here.
It's amazing thinking, at least like one day, thinking just how much Seekers actually lock in this game.
Yeah. And Bellator does not have Cobalt, so even if he wanted to, he couldn't get it. The hint here, that is.
Sastrion has already caught up. Like,
Yeah.
Sastrion is right there.
Look right here. Yeah. He's caught up right now. He's, well, like 5 seconds in front of him now.
Yeah, Sastrion's actually ahead now.
Wow. All because of those Seekers.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. If Bellator comes in for an interview, we'll definitely have to ask him what happened to Path of Roots, whether he walked through that and didn't check the item, or if he just never got to that room.
If they come early enough, I'm gonna quiz them on where they think Seekers might have been. Before we actually see it in the credits.
Oh, true, yeah. He's probably just gonna speed through the credits to try and see where he was.
Well, sometimes runners just join here for an interview before reading the credits, so maybe might be able to.
That would be fun. can't logically do Spider Guardian on Bellator's side. Yeah, that's true. Although runners of Bellator's caliber probably know how to skip the Cobalt door and or how to get Cannonball over there.
Yeah, that's why Gullop said logically.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it would be a problem.
So Bellator doesn't get any weird ideas. All right, we have our first two winners actually. Interslice in first place with a 143.43, so a few minutes ago, and Baha in second place with a 148.08.
Nicely done. Congratulations to the runners.
Yeah, congrats to both of them. We are nearing the end of this very, very long night.
This adventure, you could definitely call it.
See, this is a real Metroidvania, just very long, frustrating, really not that fun. Yeah, there we go. That's a Metroidvania.
What do you mean? This is good fun.
No, Baha, I don't think you've ever told us that you hate vanilla. But I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone in that sentiment. Chocolate? What? Well, like... No. Green tea, obviously. Yeah, it's a really close race.
Over green tea?
Huh?
You take chocolate over green tea, right? Right?
I mean, like, there's this restaurant I go sometimes. I go to sometimes. It's a fusion restaurant with Chinese and Japanese cuisine, and they have some desserts, and one is just a couple scoops of ice cream, and I usually combine chocolate and green tea ice cream.
Ooh, that's lovely. Actually, we have a sushi restaurant near us that serves that green tea ice as well, and also black sesame. It's very delicious, actually. But back to the echoes. Let's see if Bellator can. Can
back
ace
to echoes.
this.
Back to echoes about that ice cream. Because of course, when you talk about echoes, you're always talking about food.
I don't know why, but this just happens. I see it on restreams all the time. It just happens. Just food comes up. SMZ3, Link to the Past. You got it. There's always a food topic in there somewhere.
Alright, here's a Cursed Lake for Cestrion, and that will be go mode. Full go mode.
Shooting ahead now with that Skytone key in his pocket. Bellator also not quite getting the Seeker Lock just yet, and Cestrion having that double damage. The final boss is going to go a little bit faster for them.
Yeah, the lead is widening.
Oh, that was really close for Bellator. Almost got the lock off, just the one that was under him didn't quite.
Yeah, they're just not hitting that one specifically most of the time.
Yeah.
Too far to the left.
Yeah. The screw attack is annoying in that you can't really move from your starting position. And then when you do get it, you have to delay your screw attack just a tad, because if you screw attack too early, you're too high up, so it leaves that one that's like below you on the bottom right. This. Yeah, not like this indeed. Cestrion gonna make a quick pit stop here at landing sites to refill on some ammo. And then
I'm so sorry about that. It was going so well. Bellator was doing so well. and I just had to skip Seekers.
Hey, I'm going to have to profusely apologize to Bellator because I kind of cursed this, didn't I, huh?
We've been cursing this from the first second.
Yeah, actually. You're right. From vanilla Chikka to saying, oh, surely this won't be enough to have Sestrom catch back up, to meme hive keys and everything in between.
I wonder, is it against the rules when you're attempting a trick like this to quickly look up a video tutorial?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so I would probably do that because sometimes with precise tricks like these that require certain positioning, like usually when I'm a bit rusty on this. So when I'm a bit rusty on this stuff, I look up tutorials that explain where you have to be standing, what you have to do. It's helpful.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like people in chat are saying, it's definitely fine to just look them up during a race.
Yeah.
Because especially with like these seekerless doors, a lot of the time it's very finicky, either positioning or where you're aiming, like where you're shooting, or most importantly, your timing of your screw attack can be very precise.
Yeah, because they're all
It's
very
rhythm.
precise. They're all very precise, and they're all unique. So not only are they hard, but they are also many different tricks you have to learn.
Yeah.
Like they are the same trick, but effectively, you can't just go with muscle memory or something or anything like that. You just have to learn every single instance.
Yeah. Well, you do create muscle memory for each and every one of them when you do them often enough, but
it's a bit like pseudo. It's a bit like pseudo waves in Dread. Like you have to learn specifically how to do each one sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially for the sliding ones.
Alright, Cestrion going into final bosses now.
Right, nearly 2 hours in.
Bellator is opting.
Yeah. Here comes the Royal Shield.
Bellator opting to go for a very interesting trick here. You can unmorph here, and if you do a very precise screw attack, you can actually bump yourself out of bounds here. It's another way to get around that door. Although this one is hard.
Double damage was in transport. What was it? Transit station. Yeah, transit station.
Yeah.
Having difficulty speaking.
Sure, almost done. Just needs to get rid of this last tentacle. Nicely done. Emperor Ing 3. Bit of a meme. Some invisible pads behind his legs. If you screw attack them in the right way, you can pretty much
go for the kneecaps.
I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took a screw attack to the knee. Emperor Ing not quite cooperating. Screw attacks are a little bit high, so he's bouncing off of Emperor Ing.
I've already described this in a past restream, but I would love to draw, like, make a little animation of Samus dressed up as a mob boss, shooting Emperor Ing in the kneecaps.
You made like a 3-part emote on that for Twitch.
No, it's just an animation, really. Just like an actual full animation. If I ever get to it.
Yeah. Also, Bellator getting the out of bounds, very nicely done. So he's going to be able to wall crawl his way around.
Honestly, you said it's very hard, but anything is easier than these than doing these locks.
I'm not quite sure. I've personally tried both methods, and well, at least personally, I find the seekerless lock to be better doable than the screw attack in that finicky little hole over there.
Actually, seeker locks, seekerless locks. Maybe we should call them. Maybe we should call them. We should call the trick lock picking.
Lock picking, I like that.
There we go, nice.
Cestron opting to go for the dark beam method, very consistent here, not getting centered just yet. Doing incredible damage with that double damage. And GG for Cestron. Get your GGs in chat.
Nice, didn't even get
Nice
centered. GG's to Cestron, just under 2 hours. Didn't stop the timer, but it's right there.
Stop with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour 58 minutes and 59 seconds. Well done.
However, Cestron is in 4th place because 3rd place goes to Crash, who finished literally 39 seconds earlier.
Ooh, close one. Alright, and now Bellator last key in hand is going to go to final bosses as well.
So, gonna ask Cestron if he wants to do an interview.
Is there anything major that they were missing? Not really.
Oh, who?
Well, I mean, Bellator, yeah. Cestron, not really. They had a full loadout except for that grapple beam, but eh.
Yeah, just grapple beam. And,
Lesser screw attack. It's that anyway.
People trying to go up a shaft. I like grapple beam, it's fun.
Yeah, it is fine.
It's just a shame that screw attack is better in every way.
Yeah, and then you get screw attack very early a lot of the time. At least earlier than grapple beam. Just barely ever comes into play, really. Because, you know, grapple beam is nice and all, but even scan dashes usually make grapple beam pretty obsolete.
Okay, Cestron said he'll be joining us in a couple minutes.
Alright. So in the meantime, we have Bellator to enjoy.
Yep, just finally about to do final bosses. It was really unfortunate what happened to Bellator.
Indeed. Also not sporting that double damage, so might take a little longer. And I don't think he went for an ammo refill.
Yeah, but like maybe if they went for the out of bounds immediately, maybe they could have won.
Yeah, could have, should have, would have. It's a maybe indeed. Ammo refill at the shrine, yeah, and also I just took a look at his ammo. I don't think he really needs it. I think he has plenty of dark and light ammo. Only thing he might want a little bit more of is missiles, although he has an annihilator beam, so I don't think that's going to come into play. Or maybe just grab some extra ammo here if he's going to elect to spam annihilator beam. Interesting, doing a little slope jump here that I was not aware was a thing. Nicely done. Is picking up some missiles, so perhaps he is going to choose to do the super missile method instead to save his ammo for Dark Samus. Hello, Cestron. Welcome.
Thanks. Let's see.
You're a bit quiet. Okay, no, you sound fine. Yeah, that was a steed.
It was indeed a seed. So some people are maybe wondering why I went to Sang, but it was just to go get that hint for Torval's key.
Yeah.
So there was nothing else. I actually did not pick up anything in Sang. I didn't want to. I just saw double damage. I was like, well, that's neat.
Yeah,
Well,
that was really nice.
It's on the way. We might as well get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically. I think I played the seed really well at the early game, but what ended up like screwing me over was the Dastovsky, which if I had gotten that earlier, which I was thinking about, FDA might have something, but I was like, maybe I go back there once I have boost ball, but then so I can go back to like Sank entrance, maybe Dark Visor's there, who knows. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And if I went there earlier, if I decided to go there and I found that Torval's key, then I also immediately went for Chikka once I had all 3 keys, because there's no way that Chikka does nothing have anything if the like flow of items like ended up a key being there. Like you get Light Suit, you get Emerald right after, and Feeding Pit. So that's exactly the 2 items you need to get to FDA. So
Yeah.
it was obviously to do Chikka then. But yeah, didn't turn out that way for me, sadly. But otherwise, I think I did a good job.
Yeah, well done indeed. Bellator is currently on final bosses. He was also on the restream with you. He's about to go into Dark Samus now.
Okay. Did he do a different route, or what ended up being his Gomo?
Pretty much the same route. The only problem is Bellator never got Seekers.
Oh.
So
okay.
They spent a pretty huge chunk of time both attempting the lockpick for Accursed Lake and also just looking for Seekers. They tried Accursed Lake for a bit, then tried looking for Seekers, then went back, tried to lockpick again, and just went out of bounds after a while.
Oh god.
And that ended up taking a lot less.
Yeah.
Like, if they'd done that immediately, they might have won.
Yeah, definitely contender for first place, if not for that. Very unfortunate.
I see.
Having a little bit of trouble finding Dark Samus here. It's gonna go do her first phase once more. Looks like Bellator didn't quite get enough damage to get her into Dark Samus 4.
Let's hope they don't get centered. Well,
yeah. Also, that double damage ended up being a huge help for you, because that made Chikka and your final bosses just so much faster.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I picked it up.
Yeah, very nice.
Bellator is not giving up. They're not gonna get. Oh, they're gonna get
Interesting.
centered. They got centered.
Centered.
Huh. He did get the screw attack method just now a few times, and then decided not to fire a missile. So she went for the center. Interesting.
It's still like RNG based, but
yeah.
Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. That's just how Dark Samus is.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like in Prime, getting pool skipped or not.
Yeah. I did a good job with that Dark Beam and the double damage on her Dark Samus 4. Made very quick work of her.
Yeah.
So, how about that start of this game?
That start, I don't even remember.
Well, you got, at least you did. Bellator didn't quite get Tastion, but you got Dark and Light Beam like immediately, and at like the 35-minute point-ish, you guys were really decked out. We thought you might have almost been in go mode there.
Yeah, once once I got Light Suit and Emerald, I was like, well, do I need Echo? And then I was like, okay, let's find out. Go SDK hints, doing the out of bounds there to skip seekers,
Mhm.
and then just hoping it's not required, but it was required. I know that.
Yeah.
And then I had to like figure out, okay, where's Darkvisor? And then the whole Clovis thing went through. Also,
it's
I was
time
just
for
hoping
Bellator.
to find. Oh, GG's.
Yeah.
I was just
GG's.
hoping to find a hint for Emerald to tell me where Darkvisor is.
Yeah.
That it ended up on Chikka was kind of unfortunate because that one hint just said it's a Dark Torvus Borg,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, there's a chance it could be it. But yeah, I ended up doing every check besides powerbomb blocked because
yeah.
powerbomb's main PBs were in the Fight Shrine, so I was like, okay, Darkvisor can't be powerbomb blocked, so I knew that Zank was completely dead. Beside the double damage. Yeah. That
Interesting.
Cobalt was just like a lifeline, I guess, because it
Yeah.
just told me where the last key is for
Yeah.
Torvus or Chikka.
It was a bit rude of the game to put both the Chikka specific hint and the temple
Yeah.
key hints for Chikka behind
Yeah.
Cobalt.
That was really mean, but well, in hindsight, I should have checked FDA anyway because logic was hinting at that really hard. But yeah, like I said, it was my major mistake.
Okay,
With
so
Randomizzer, you never know.
with Bellator done, the current standings are Interslice in first, Baja second, Crash third, Cestrion fourth, Orb fifth, Asda sixth, Bellator seventh.
Also,
We still
wow.
we
Yeah.
still have Nye and Aero who have yet to finish, and Reed gave up.
Oh yeah, our first DNF. Also, interestingly, Op finished with a time of 2 hours 7 minutes 36, and Asler finished with 2 hours 7 minutes 48, 12 seconds apart. Really
Yeah.
close ending for them over there as well. And hi, Bellator. Good to have you.
Hi.
Hi.
GG.
That was a seed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I heard you tried to skip the secret door in Echo Snake.
Yeah, the thing is, the first hour of gameplay was kinda good, but after that, my gameplay started to fade out.
Ah.
Oh
And
yeah, wait. Before the credits roll, where do you think Seekers were?
probably somewhere in Temple Ground
Nope.
or Sank
Nope.
Entrance.
Nope.
No.
Quite.
Nope. It
Try
was
again.
really easy to get.
Really easy to get.
Yeah.
Sand Canyon? No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Hmm.
Shall I spoil you?
I'll give you a hint. It was in Torvus.
Torvus.
Yes.
What did I skip in Torvus?
Yeah, you did skip it.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't remember.
So, yeah, we don't know how exactly it happened either.
Another hint. Another hint. Then it's the only reason you didn't get it is you didn't look at it.
Yep.
I didn't look at it. That's
Yeah.
even.
It was
It's-
just
it's
a
a-
matter of
wait.
looking at it, just glancing over.
Wait, it's a room where you can scan an emerald hint.
That doesn't really help.
There are only 6 rooms.
Eh,
Alright, Sestron, go ahead.
yeah, I can't.
Map of roots.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But you did show off some really nice out of bounds action, so
Yeah.
that's worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really impressed
Like
with that one. That one's hard.
Like I said, the first hour was kind of good, but after that, the gameplay started to fade out, and even more with this secret door I couldn't get in Plane of
Mm.
Dark Worship.
Yeah,
That's what
and
you get when you don't play for too much.
yeah, you also had a little pause at the start of the game.
Yeah, doggo issue.
Ah, okay.
I see.
Yeah, I guessed it was something like that.
Yeah.
Gotta love him. But yeah, we just set this as Trion as well at like 35 minutes into the game ish. All of chat and us collectively thought like, hey, you guys might actually be in go mode here with the amount of items in the loadout you guys had. But
Mm.
well, boy, were we wrong, huh?
Not today.
Yeah,
Wow, both beams, screw attack, space jump, bombs, both suits and jet seed, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sporting supers as well.
Actually, if you get light suit really early, that usually means that the seat is really bad.
Yeah. Uh, well, to be fair, it is better than going on a light suit hunt to then go to all of the light suit locked keys. That one's even worse.
Logic was pretty bad, 'cause, especially for the beams, because like you were supposed to like get bombs or space jump, and then go get the main launcher in the dark world, and then
Yeah.
go all the way back to get light beam.
Yeah.
Well, where was Lightbeam again?
Storage cavern B.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
next
Yeah.
to task.
Next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Free.
Yeah, and dark beam was just chilling up there, right next to it.
Yeah, I tried to E-dash that one, but I gave up after 2 or 3 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got it fifth try, I think, in the slope jump. Not sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Not bad.
I gave up on the slope jump.
it's
To
weird.
be yeah, but to be fair,
Finicky.
once you kinda good-ish at the E-dash, it's easier to go for an E-dash, to be honest.
Really?
It's more consistent.
Yeah, way more.
Hmm.
I think there might be another location where you can do an e-dash, like from the top of the big cargo container.
Mm,
Not familiar
which
with that
one?
one.
Yeah, but
One in the middle of the room?
Yeah,
Oh.
the big cargo container on the floor with the crate on top. I think you can e-dash off of the corner. At least I do it in Prime Hack with different settings. So I don't know if it is the case, but it might be possible. It's worth looking into.
I'm not sure because I never heard of doing that way.
But you can get there with normal jumps. I do it all the time. You have to like jump onto the switch, the scan switch,
Yeah, the scan
and then you can
post.
get and then you have to get on top of the pillar and just get to the crate that way.
Yeah, I probably
Um,
will see if something easier is possible.
Might be easier.
hmm. The only
Alright.
thing I'm asking myself is if you should have gone to after bombs immediately back to get screw tag. I didn't do that. I'm asking
Yeah.
myself if others did that.
We
No,
were
I
wondering the
didn't.
same thing.
I
I
went
like
for Space Guardian right away,
mhm,
and after that going for Screw Attack.
And what was
mhm.
the thought process behind that? Why did you guys decide on going forward instead of grabbing the screw attack?
Mm,
Or is it just a feeling?
it's just like if you go back to get screw tag and then go back immediately to Aegon. You don't have to go like basically again back for it if you need it.
It's
But
probably
either
because
way,
it's near the start. It's probably because it's near the
yeah,
start, so you can just warp back from a
yeah, I
safe
guess.
station, and then you can just go back to Aegon and finish doing whatever you were doing.
True, that's fair.
Which I ended
Yep,
up doing.
but
So
for me to be fair, I think going for giving where Space Jump where, it was better to go directly pick up the item from Space Jump Guardian. So when you warp back to Temple Ground, GFMC is no longer a soft lock.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
that's true. Yeah, true. Yeah, that was also my thought process. And you get easily that GFC item
Yeah,
on the ship
on the
since
ship.
you
Yeah,
had to
true.
fought Jump Guardian anyway because he had Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
Oh
always
yeah.
be a clean sweep of Temple Grounds at that point. Only it wouldn't be because you guys hadn't done Bomb Guardian yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bailed on on DMT and Hive Chamber B early on because I was like, probably has nothing that I
Yeah,
need.
and you were
And then
right.
as I read the Temple Grounds hit for the last key I needed, I was like, oh god damn it. And then it didn't ended up that ended up being an FDA.
Yeah.
So one of the worst things in the seed, and specifically in your playthroughs at least, it was when you got a hint that said the Echo Visor was just a few rooms away from Emerald, and then we saw that Dark Oasis had a HUD
Oh,
system,
I
and
didn't
then
get these proximity hints.
I
yeah,
did had that one.
we got both of those. Cestrion got both of those, and then Cestrion got Light Beam, a lot lighter suit, and then went and got Emerald. So at that point, we knew that Echo had to be there. Like, there was some doubt, but deep down in our souls, we all knew that that Echo was definitely there in Dark Oasis.
It
I'm
could
And
not.
it could
even
have been in a battleground as well, but as I got to SDK hints, I saw that Under Temple had an SDK, and then I knew where it was like, well, then probably it's Dark Oasis.
yeah.
To be fair, when I read the hints in main reactor, I was pretty confident that it's gonna be Ecovisor.
Mm. Yeah. Also, I
Yep.
want to mention that this boost spot location was absolute trash. Next to Under Temple and Jackson Powerbomb Gun.
Oh, it was pretty cool actually.
Yeah. It's
It
pretty good,
was
right?
pretty cool, but I was like, why is it here?
it was definitely a handy drop.
Yeah, walked right into it.
Like
Yeah, I was like,
you,
well,
like
guess I
it could
go
have
do that.
been it
And
could have
oh,
been much. It could have been a lot less lucky. Like
yeah,
it could have just been a
definitely.
missile, nothing. But instead, a
Well,
major upgrade boost. Yeah,
technically,
sure.
boost ball wasn't required this whole seat. I think
It was.
it was.
For for Hive
Torvis
Gyro
Plaza and Torvis
and
Plaza.
Plaza. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, right. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, at least the game was kind enough to kind of put a lot of items just on the way to other items.
To be fair, I was wondering if in the eventuality I didn't found boost ball, I was thinking about doing Plaza and iGyro without boosts.
Oh yeah.
But when I found it just before Powerbomb Guardian, it was actually pretty cool because it allow you to save sometimes on Powerbomb Guardian with the boosts.
Yeah,
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 very
definitely.
nice.
definitely a huge relief if you were planning on doing Plaza without it. Plaza,
Yeah.
Plaza without boost, as we've discussed, is absolutely nightmarish. It's
The
like what?
first part.
It's
The
like
first
what?
part is
Three? It's three incredibly. Is it two or three incredibly precise screw
two.
attacks?
Two.
Two? Yeah.
The first one
Two.
is not even that precise compared to the second one. The second one, you have to time it properly to not fall on the platform where you are forced in mothball. But the first one is just getting enough height without falling in the half pipe. The first one is
Yeah.
not that hard. The second one, it has to be timed really well.
Yeah. The first one is still really tight, though.
Yeah, it's not
The second
easy.
one is worse because of that forcing you into morphball
Yeah,
thing, but
totally.
the first one is still tight. They are both very precise.
Yeah, you need to be very used to screw attacking things.
Mhm.